And the national
Applause.
And our Dodge County Fairest of the Fair, Lexi Bird. See, I told you she'd be here. And the national anthem will be sung today by Sierra Erke Esok.
At this time, please rise as you are able and face the flags. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Nice job, ma'am. Well, Renelle, we're ready to get started here. You ready to roll? All right, let's go with our...
Born ready.
All right. Let's start with our first entry today. If you're looking at the program, you'll notice that entries 1 and 2 are scratched. So we're going to be starting today with Mill Jean Select, No Regret, being exhibited today by Tiana Hildebrandt. Tiana Hildebrandt will be a freshman at the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay, where she will be pursuing a degree in elementary education. Tia is a 2023 graduate of Houston High School, where she played volleyball, basketball, and ran track, while also being involved in the Houston FFA and Sinisippi 4-H Club. Tia works for West Bend Mutual Insurance and on the family farm, Hildebrandt Family Farms. Tia enjoys working alongside her dad and grandfather, taking care of the calves at the farm. Tia will admit that she was hesitant to show animals, especially at State Fair, but is now glad that she did it, as it has helped her to meet new people and prepare her for college. Once again, Tia is presenting Mill Jean Select No Regret, where she calved with a heifer calf in the beginning of July. Tia is happy to share that No Regrets is out of Novocaine, which is a calf she showed at the county fair 5 years ago. Dodge County, let's welcome Tiana Hildebrandt and Mill Jean Select No Regret.
Today, Tristan Bischoff is leading a Covista DL Suck-Up. Tristan graduated from Houston High School in 2021. There, she participated in soccer, basketball, and was in FFA all 4 years. She worked at Boneview Holsteins for 3 years and now works on their 900-acre family grain farm with her grandfather and her dad. Tristan loves spending time with her family and friends. She would like to thank the Nails family for giving her the opportunity to participate in the show today. Tristan Bischoff and Covista DL Suck-Up.
Entering the ring now, we have Ian Spoke with Northcrest analyst Carrot. Ian will be a senior at Waterloo High School this fall. He farms with his parents Jeff and Jenny Spoke and grandparents Bob and Chris Topple on their dairy farm, Northcrest Dairy in Waterloo. Ian is involved in Dairy Quiz Bowl, dairy judging, football, wrestling, the Patriots Club, and is a member of the Portland Boosters 4-H Club. This year, he is serving as president of the Waterloo FFA. Along with his brothers Malcolm and Finn and his sister Marissa, he owns a small beef herd and enjoys showing dairy beef at the fair, as well as their own dairy cattle. After graduation, Ian plans to continue his education in dairy science and pursue a career in the dairy industry. Let's welcome Ian Spoke and Northcrest analyst Carrot.
Today, Kylie Conan is leading Nails Valley Amarg Astro P. Kylie is 20 years old and a junior at the University of Wisconsin-Madison studying dairy science. In 2021, she served as the National Jersey Queen, and this year she serves as the California Holstein Princess. Tiaras aside, this summer she worked as a dairy-focused intern for Cargill in New York. Newly back from her summer, Kylie is excited to share the lessons she has learned throughout the experiences and from school to prepare for her career as a dairy nutritionist and technical support team member. Kylie is thrilled to be back in Wisconsin, and all that is in store for her this fall. With it being her last year as a junior member of breed associations, Kylie hopes to make the same impact on youth around her as she was influenced by the members throughout the industry and her new home in Wisconsin. Kylie Conan, showing Nails Valley Amarg Astro P.
Up next, we have Cassidy Younger showing Nails Valley Anti-Ripple. Cassidy Younger is leading Nails Valley Anti-Ripple today. She is a recent graduate from UW-Whitewater with a degree in business management and data analytics. She works full-time for Target as an inventory analyst and part-time at Redline Dairy Farm and Nails Valley Farm. Cassidy is a Hustisford FFA and Sinisippi 4-H alumni. She would like to thank Nails Valley for giving her the opportunity to participate in the show today. Cassidy Younger and Nails Valley Anti-Ripple.
Sawyer Pitterly is bringing Esperanza C.C. Tonto in the ring. Sawyer, the son of Mark and Val Pitterly from Watertown, is a 2023 graduate of Watertown High School. He has an older sister, Sam. He currently works at Smithcrest Holsteins in Watertown. He serves as the vice president of the Oak Grove Owls 4-H Club. Sawyer has been exhibiting dairy animals for 13 years. He has shown at the District 8 Show and the Wisconsin Junior State Fair. In the fall, Sawyer plans to go to school to get his CDL. After he earns that, he hopes to work in trucking or excavating. Sawyer Pitterly and Esperanza C.C. Tonto.
Leading Campy Doc Gospel today is Darren Camphouse. Darren and his wife Rachel just welcomed their little boy Lucas this past month and are now a proud family of 4 with their almost 2-year-old daughter Bella. Bella really loves being a big sister and also being outside on the farm, where they're sure she'll have plenty to teach her younger brother. Darren farms with his dad, uncle, and brother, where they milk 280 cows. They emphasize high-type dairy cattle with big pedigrees that have a huge will to milk in their breeding program. Their BAA is 109.6, which has consistently put them towards the top in the nation for a herd their size. Currently, they're working with cow families such as Maple, Blexy, Budweiser, Anna, Jasmine, Brittany, Gopher Gin, Lindsay, and Banff, to name a few. This is their first year showing in the Dodge County Futurity, and they look forward to coming back for years to come. Let's welcome Darren Camphouse and Campy Doc Gospel.
Marissa Bone is leading Bone Valley Warrior Camille. Marissa lives in Lebanon, where her husband Aaron and their 2 daughters Lily, 4, and Emma, 1, own and operate a 65-acre farm with 65 steers and 13 registered Holstein heifers. With the help of her parents, Bob and Jody Noss, they raise a total of 75 dairy steers, as well as the help from her father-in-law, Dan Bone. They also own 10 registered Holstein milking cows. Marissa grew up in Houston, where she helped on her parents' farm, custom raising dairy heifers. She also participated in many sports and organizations, including basketball, volleyball, soccer, and track. Belonging to the Sinisippi 4-H Club, Hustisford FFA, and the Wisconsin Holstein Association. After graduating from Hustisford High School, she then completed her associate's degree as a paramedic technician at Marine Park Technical College and worked on an ambulance for 4 years. Marissa currently works for Watertown Regional Medical Center in the emergency department as a patient care partner. Her and her husband Aaron are both currently members of the Lebanon Fire Department and the Wisconsin Holstein Association. Marissa enjoys spending as much time with her family as possible, coaching basketball, gardening, canning, learning old trades, and being around her cattle, Marissa Bone and Bone Valley Warrior Camille.
Up now we have Brant Fleer with Carbon Tropic Lily. Along with his partners, Brad and Monica, along with his parents, Brad and Monica, Brant works the family farm with his wife, Bridget, and their son, Beckett. They are currently milking 65 cows with a rolling herd average of 24,000 pounds of milk and a BAA score of 108.7. They all enjoy showing cows, bowling, kayaking, tractor pulling, and spending time with family and friends. They have a handful of Carl Werner's cows at their farm, including this particular cow Brant is leading, Lily. Brant says they're very lucky to be friends with Carl and being able to keep his genetics going in the great county of Dodge. Let's welcome Brant Fleer and Carbon Tropic Lily.
Entering the ring next is Eric Warmka and Warmka Diamondback 3717 ET. Eric works for the family farm Warmka Holsteins. Eric is married to Abby and they have 2 kids, Chloe and Isaac. Warmka Holsteins is home to 500 cows, mostly Holsteins with some Jerseys. This entry is a daughter of Warmka Chris Leah 1441 Red, who is 93 points now and won the Futurity a few years ago. Eric Warmka leading Warmka Diamondback 3717 ET.
Next in the ring is Mary Gundrum, leading Mary B. Warrior Love Me Red. Mary is a service clerk at Midstate Equipment. She is active on the Mayville FFA Alumni and Wisconsin FFA Alumni Association. She and her husband, Rich, own Mary B. Holsteins. She would personally like to thank the Guntz family for taking care of her heifers and the Camp House Farm for taking care of her milk cows. Love Me Red is a daughter of Mary B. Absolute Lovin' Red, who won the 2021 Dodge County Holstein Futurity. Lovin' Red was the grand champion of the 2022 Dodge County Fair Open Show. Let's welcome Mary Gundrum and Mary B. Warrior Love Me Red.
Entering the ring is Ryan View D Lambda roster exhibited by Evan Hathaway. Evan is the 18-year-old son of Josh and Alyssa Hathaway from Barneveld. This coming fall, he will be attending the University of Minnesota Twin Cities to double major in animal science and agriculture communication and marketing. Outside of school, Evan spends his time custom raising show heifers, fitting cattle, and working with his partners, the Smith family and the Gunst family. Evan currently serves as treasurer for the Wisconsin Holstein Junior Activities Committee, vice president of the Iowa County Junior Holstein Association, as well as the president and lead herdsman of the Iowa County Junior State Fair Group. Evan's favorite memory while showing was winning reserve intermediate champion of the International Junior Red and White Holstein Show in 2022 with Schluter Atlanta Red, who he owns with Smith Crest and Matthew and Elizabeth Gunst. Evan Hathaway and Ryan View D Lambda roster.
Up now we have Marissa Spoke. She's a 15-year-old daughter of Jeff and Jenny Spoke of Waterloo. She has brothers Ian, Malcolm, and Finn. Marissa works on her family dairy farm, North Crest Dairy in Waterloo. On the farm, she helps with her herd health and breeding, driving tractor during harvest, and fetching cows to the robotic milking system. She enjoys playing softball and football, dairy quiz bowl, and dairy judging, and is a member of the Portland Boosters 4-H Club. This year, she is serving as vice president of the Waterloo FFA. She is serving North Crest Warrior Farah, the first calf she showed at the Wisconsin State Fair. Let's welcome Marissa Spoke and North Crest Warrior Farah.
Entering the ring is Rebecca Schraufnagel leading Ledgeway War Lights Out. Bob and Kathy Schraufnagel, Miles and Rebecca, along with their two children, Danny 7 and Mitch 5, operate Ledgeway Holsteins. The farm consists of 100 milk cows, 50 registered Holsteins, and 20 registered Jerseys, and the original herd of 30 grade Holsteins. Together, they run 1,500 acres, half of which is rented and consists of corn, soybeans, wheat, and alfalfa. The farm has one full-time employee besides the family that helps run the whole operation. The family enjoys showing their cattle at the county fair and the district show, and they lease animals out to several junior members. Lights Out Stam was their first animal shown at the state level as well as at World Dairy Expo. She went on to be honorable mention senior 3-year-old All-American. They hope to continue improving the Ledgeway herd, which they started 12 years ago. Let's welcome Rebecca Schraufnagel and Ledgeway War Lights Out.
Leading Nails Valley Anna Say So Red today is Emma Buska. Emma is 21 years old and lives in Watertown, Wisconsin. She is a full-time real estate agent and a helping hand on her family's dairy farm, Stangler Farms. When Emma isn't busy helping people buy and sell real estate, she can be found in the barn or out in the fields. In her spare time, she loves helping the 5 4-H kids that show animals from her home farm. There are 14 head being exhibited from her farm here this year, which is the most that they've ever brought. Emma loves being able to do all the things she loves most while also finding time to soak it all up with family and friends. Let's welcome Emma Buska and Nails Valley Anna Say So Red.
Milgene Husty Dream Team Red is being led by Trayton Hildebrandt. Trayton will be a junior at Hustisford High School. He plays baseball and basketball along with being a member of the Sinisippi 4-H Club and Hustisford FFA. Trey enjoys coming to the farm daily in the summer where he continually learns how to do more tasks around the farm. He also enjoys hunting and fishing in his free time. Trey's proudest moment has been exhibiting the Grand Champion cow at Wisconsin Open State Fair the last 2 years. Trey is on the halter of Milgene Husty Dream Team Red. Dream Team calved in the middle of April. Trey is proud to note that his dad, Jason Hildebrandt, began this cow family back when he was showing in 4-H. Please welcome Trayton Hildebrandt and Milgene Husty Dream Team Red.
Leading Inspiracres Jordy Mary Red today is Justin Patterson. Justin, along with his wife Anna, children Elena 4 and Caleb 5 months, and his parents Steve and Sharon, farm a 150 registered Holstein cow dairy in Neosho. Justin does most of the milking in a double 8 parlor and is in charge of feeding calves while his dad Steve scrapes the alleys and mixes feed. He periodically gets help from his nephew Colton and niece Kyla. His wife Anna helps feed calves when she isn't working off the farm. Justin loves watching the enthusiasm his niece and nephew show every day that they help on the farm. He would like to thank them, along with his sister Tanya and the Mississippi 4-H Club, for taking care of the 2 cows during this week. Justin Patterson and Inspirators, Jordy, Mary, Red.
On the halter today of Boneview analyst Frenchie Red is Angela Pyrek. Frenchie is from Dan Bone's farm, Boneview Dairy Farm, where he has a rolling herd average of 23,294 pounds of milk. Dan would personally like to thank Aaron and Marissa Bone and family and Angela for getting the animals ready for the 2023 fair. Angela is mom to 3 boys and works on her in-laws' farm, T&R Dairy Farm, LLC, located just outside of Watertown. Married to Danny Pyrek for almost 13 years, they own over 100 head of cattle that consist of both red and white and black and white Holsteins and Jerseys. Angela married into dairy farming and says she can never turn back. She continues to try and breed a better cow for her next generation. She is excited to see her genetics getting better each year. In her downtime, she enjoys gardening, canning, and reading. And in the summer, she and her family enjoy camping with friends. Please welcome Angela Pyrek and Boneview analyst Frenchie Red.
Inspirators Altitude Athena is being led by Anna Patterson. Anna is married to Justin Patterson, son of Steve and Sharon Patterson. Together, Steve and Justin manage Inspirators registered Holstein farms located just outside of Neosho. When Anna is not working as a RN on a surgical trauma unit, she helps feed calves and periodically helps with milking and field work. She and Justin look forward to sharing their love of farming animals outdoors with their 4-year-old daughter and 5-month-old son. Athena is a daughter out of Anna's first cow she ever purchased. Anna's is currently an excellent cow, and Anna hopes to continue that line of genetics in each future generation. Let's welcome Anna Patterson and Inspirators Attitude Athena.
St. Jor Unst Rose 8504 is being led by Matthew Gunst. Matthew is the 21-year-old son of Dennis and Nikki Gunst of Hartford. This summer, Matthew worked as the U.S. Dairy Sales and Marketing Intern for ST Genetics and will be a senior this fall at the University of Minnesota, where he double majors in animal science and agricultural communications and marketing. Following graduation, Matthew's goal is to take a job in sales and marketing in the agricultural industry, particularly dairy. Matthew is extremely grateful to be able to continue showing while he is at college and wants to thank his parents, sister, and Smithcrest for all their help. Matthew Gunst on the halter of St. Jor Unst Rose 8504.
Allison Grolke and GR Acres Altitude Jingles Red. Allison works at Treehouse Foods as a quality control associate. She's the owner of Ollie Star Holsteins, secretary of the Dodge County Youth Advisory Board, and is a board member for the Dodge County Holstein Breeders Association. Allison is also a member of St. Stephen's Church in Horicon. She's a leader of the Mayville Lucky Clovers 4-H and shows show quality rabbits, some of which are being exhibited at the fair. Allison recently got engaged to Josh in April, and they are planning a September of 2024 wedding. Let's welcome Allison Grolke and GR Acres Altitude Jingles Red.
Next in the ring is Travis Smith leading Bonorata Hot Busset Red. Travis owns and operates Smith Crest Holsteins with his wife Holly and their 3 kids, Leah, Hattie, and Blake. Smith Crest Holstein boards approximately 45 elite show cows of all 7 breeds and works with IVF every other week. Just last year at World Dairy Expo, Smith Crest exhibited Spring Hill Kojak Uno ETV, the reserve grand champion of the Guernsey Show, and Schluter Atlanta Red, the reserve intermediate champion of the Junior Red and White Show, as well as boarding 4 cows who all placed in the top 10 of their respective breeds. Travis is quite proud of all the accomplishments he and his crew have achieved in the last year and is excited to see what this fall has in store for him and his help. However, Travis is most excited to begin a new path of collecting and marketing his own bull out of Spring Hill Kojak Uno ETV. That's Travis Smith leading Bonorata Hot Busset Red.
Up next, we have Sean Nails with Miss T-Storm Emilia E.T. Today, Sean Nails is leading Miss T-Storm Emily E.T. Sean and his family work together at Nails Valley Farm. There, Sean does a lot of the milking and is in charge of herd health, vaccinations, and record keeping. Nails Valley Farm is currently ranked #1 nationally for Holstein BAA with a BAA score of 111.6 in the 120 to 249 herd size. Let's welcome Miss T-Storm Emilia E.T. and Sean to the ring.
Besides being chairman of the Futurity Committee, Ashley Vandy Zandy is bringing in Vandy View Snowbell Red. She is the entry for Ashley Vandy Zandy and Katie Reineking. The Vandy View prefix is a combination of Vandy Holsteins and Kingsview Holsteins. Snowbell is the first animal to carry that prefix. The Vandy View herd was started after the Vandy Holsteins herd was dispersed in 2018, and Ashley retained the last 3 red and white heifer calves born from the Vandy Holstein herd. Sean started dating Katie, who owns and operates Kingsview Holsteins, in 2019, and shortly thereafter, Katie and Ashley became partners on the 2 heifers. Today, their herd consists of 4 red and white Holsteins and 1 black and white Holstein, who are mostly white. This summer, Ashley moved back to Dodge County and started a new job at Precise Edge Benefits. Ashley has also served on the Futurity Committee for the past 12 years. Ashley would like to thank Katie for her daily care of their animals. Ashley Vandy Zandy and Vandy View Snowbell Red.
Leading Tom Lou Doc Ajax today is Kyle Bankowski. Tom Lou Holsteins, which is located in Horicon and is also owned and operated by Tom and Luann Bankowski and their son Kevin. Tom Lou Holsteins is home to 110 cows, and all young stock are raised on the farm as well. They also farm 600 acres where corn, hay, and oats are grown. They are active members of St. Stephen's Lutheran Church in Horicon. Let's welcome Kyle Bankowski and Tom Lou Docs Ajax.
Leading Milgene analyst Alexa Red on this beautiful Saturday is Nolan Altrider. Nolan is the 17-year-old son of Ryan and Gina Altrider. Nolan will be a senior at Watertown High School, where he is active in FFA and will be graduating in December. He currently works for Berg Landscaping out of Ixonia. He also milks cows for Gudenkauf Farms of Watertown and Schmidt Family Farms of Hustisford. Nolan has brought mill gene analyst Alexa Red to the ring today for the Hildebrandt Family Farms, which is owned by his uncle Roger and second cousins Jared, Ty, and Brett. Nolan's great-grandparents, Jean and Millie Hildebrandt, began the farm in Hustisford in 1960. It has now grown to milking 80 cows and cash cropping 1,400 acres. The farm raises all their female calves as replacement heifers and bull calves as steers. In addition, Hildebrandt Family Farms has their own little cheese company, Prairie Pure Cheese. Finally, the farm takes care of a few milking shorthorn cows for others, in which one of the cows, Fudge, has been named Junior All-American 5 times and Unanimous All-American 3 times. Nolan Ultrider exhibiting mill gene analyst Alexa Red.
Nathan Twardokas and Nate T. Rager Nomi Red. Nathan and his wife Jessica and their 8-month-old daughter Olivia work alongside Nate's family on Twardokas Farms. Nathan has always been involved with showing dairy cattle for as long as he can remember. He started his own registered herd in 2016 with the purchase of his cow, Nori. Today, Nathan has been able to watch his herd grow from just 1 to 17. Nori currently has 7 daughters, 9 granddaughters, and 1 great-granddaughter. Nathan's cow, Nomi, is one of Nori's granddaughters. Let's welcome Nathan Twardokas and Nate T. Rager Nomi Red.
Ashley Christian is exhibiting Nails Valley Herc Razzie Red. This is Ashley's first year exhibiting in the Dodge County Holstein Futurity. Ashley has really enjoyed planning and working hard to get to this day. Cows have always been Ashley's passion and continues to be her everyday focus. Not only striving to be competitive in the show ring, Ashley manages calves at Tag Lane Dairy in Ixonia. Along with her duties as calf manager, Ashley and her husband Rob and brother-in-law Ryan have begun taking on more responsibilities of farming on their own. Ashley wants to thank everyone who has helped get her this far in her career and lives by this motto every day: farming isn't a job, it's a lifestyle. Ashley Christian leading Nails Valley Herc Razzie Red.
Elizabeth Gunst and Ladina Dale Tattoo Denny. Elizabeth Gunst is the 18-year-old daughter of Dennis and Nicole Gunst. Elizabeth is the 6th generation to live on the Gunst family farm. She has 1 sibling, Matthew. Elizabeth is a member of the Herman Hornets 4-H Club, where she serves as the president. She is also a member of the Wisconsin Junior Holstein Association. Elizabeth enjoys showing dairy cattle. She is exhibited at Spring Show, District 7 and 8 Show, State Fair, State Show, and World Dairy Expo. This fall, Elizabeth plans to continue her full-time job at Smithcrest Holsteins as the assistant herd manager. The highlight of her show season last year was when her cow Schluter Atlanta Red, owned with her brother Matthew, Smithcrest, and Evan Hathaway, was named Reserve Intermediate Champion of the International Junior Red and White Show. Elizabeth would like to thank Smithcrest Holsteins for boarding her cows and giving her the opportunity to work with elite show cows, and her parents for always being there to help whenever needed and being her biggest supporters, and her brother Matthew, who continues to push her to be her best in all that she does. Elizabeth Gunst and Ladino Dale Tattoo Denny.
Leading Decca Hill Folklore Hula today is Jessie Twardokas. The Twardokas family farms on the eastern edge of Dodge County. Together, they milk 185 registered and grade Holsteins. Jessie and her husband Nathan farm together with Nathan's parents, Dean and Carrie, and Uncle Jesse and Nathan. They welcomed their daughter Olivia into their family in December of last year. Their cow Hula is traced back to Cary's Dodge County 4-H Shear Basis Project heifer Hobus Camaro Hope. Hula's dam, Decca Hill Baxter Hula was scored excellent 91 and was a favorite cow in their registered herd. They look forward to Hula's future. In their herd, Jesse Twardokas leading Decca Hill Folklore Hula.
And our final entry, we have Callista Hodorf and Ledgeway Unstoppable. Callista is the daughter of Corey and Tammy Hodorf. Together with her sisters, she represents the 5th generation on her family's dairy farm, Second Look Holsteins, located in Eden. Callista is a 2021 graduate of UW-Madison with a degree in dairy science. Currently, she is a herdsperson on the family farm with emphasis on bilingual training. Callista also enjoys being the JV soccer coach at Campbellsport High School. Let's welcome Callista Hodorf and Ledgeway Unstoppable. Wow, Renelle, I don't know, what do you think? I'm really, really glad that I don't have our judge's job of trying to sort these cows out. But speaking of our judge, why don't you tell us a little bit about her?
Our judge today is Molly Sloan. Molly lives in Lake Mills, Wisconsin with her husband Matt and their 2 kids, Dane and Claire. Molly has owned and worked with many elite show animals, including her own All-American Holstein, Red and White Holstein, and Jersey nominations. Today she owns and boards a small herd of elite genetic heifers. Molly works for URUS Group, a dairy and beef holding company known for its family of organizations including Alta, Genex, Peak, Jetstream, SCCL, Transova, and VAS. She serves as the Global Vice President of People Development and HR. During her 17-year career, she has traveled to 16 countries and throughout the U.S. to speak about and implement dairy genetic programs and trainings. Molly has judged major shows in 21 states throughout the U.S. and has been a lead judge 3 times at World Dairy Expo, where she judged the 2021 International Guernsey Show, the 2016 International Ayrshire Show, and the 2014 International Junior Holstein Show. She has judged several major state and national Holstein shows, including the 2023 Midwest National Spring Holstein Show, 2022 Northeast Fall National, the 2013 Southern National, the 2018 Premier National Junior Holstein Show, and the 2014 Midwest National Red and White Spring Show. She has also judged internationally at major shows in Australia, Brazil, Canada, France, Peru, and the UK, including the 2022 UK Dairy Expo Holstein Show, the 2015 National Canadian 4-H Classic at the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair. She has also been on numerous All-American and All-Canadian judges and panels for 6 major breeds. I'm not sure about you guys, but I really think that Molly Sloan is very capable of judging the 2023 Dodge County Holstein Futurity. Let's give her a round of applause.
Now, besides just the job of sorting the cows out there, we also have awards for our best dressed. A few of you have ballots in the crowd to select the best dressed male and female. If you have one of those ballots, you've got about 4 minutes to make your decision, and then we're going to send the girls up into the stands to collect those ballots. So if you have one of those, pick your choice for the best dressed male and the best dressed female. But speaking of best dressed females, We have some royalty that we would like to welcome today. We'll start with our 2023 Dodge County Fairest of the Fair, Lexi Bird.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lexi Bird. Thank you so much again for coming to the Dodge County Fair. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful time. And thank you again for coming to the Holstein Futurity Show.
Up next, we have our Wisconsin Holstein Princess, Ava Booth.
Hello, everyone. Like she said, my name is Ava Booth, and I'm currently serving as the 2023 Wisconsin Holstein Association Princess. I have the privilege of promoting the Holstein cow and our association throughout the summer here. I would like to recognize Dodge County for having such a large junior program. You have so much involvement, and that is so much to be proud of with your junior program. I would also like to invite everyone to the Wisconsin Championship Show held next week in Madison, so please come on out to that. And congratulations to all the exhibitors today.
Let's give these young ladies a big round of applause, shall we? Now, one thing I think that we would really be remiss is if we didn't talk about sponsors. Something like this doesn't happen without having some amazing sponsors. Our Starlight sponsor today is Compeer Financial. Is Jill back here? I don't see Jill with us. Jill, would you like to come up and say a few words on behalf of Compeer Financial? In addition to Compeer, we'll wait for Jill to get up here. We also, our sponsors include Carl and Bonnie Werner, Tom Lou Farm, Dodge County Dairy Youth Advisory Committee, the Dodge County Dairy Youth Auction, Hildebrand Family Farms, LLC, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Gehring Sales and Service, Ballweg Implement, AI Supply, the Waupun Veterinary Services, Smithcrest Holstein, KR Transport, Widmer's Cheese Sellers, Central Egg Supply, Central Star, the Stand, and Armor. But let's welcome our spotlight sponsor today, Compeer Financial. Let's welcome Jill.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Jill Yui. I work for Compeer Financial. I'd just like to give a shout out to all the exhibitors out here today. Not only to them, I mean, it takes a lot of work to get the cows in here, but I know there's a whole team behind them that has worked at home and also in the barns getting them ready for the show today. So congratulations and good luck to all the exhibitors.
Let's give a big round of applause for our Starlight sponsor, Compeer Financial.
And beside the sponsors, we also, before everybody leaves the ring, will be presenting many awards, and we're going to quickly go down the list of award sponsors. First place, of course, you heard from, will be presented by Compeer Financial. First place, Vase and Flowers by Precise Edge Benefits. Second place, sponsorship was KR Transport, LLC. Third place is Tom Lou Farms. First junior is the Dodge County Dairy Youth Auction. Second place junior is the Dodge County Dairy Youth Advisory Committee. The Best Stutter Award, sponsored by Farmers and Merchants Union Bank. Best Bred and Owned by the Hildebrand Family Farms, LLC. Best Dressed Female by Gehring Sales and Service. Best Dressed Male, Waupun Veterinary Services, LLP. Best Dressed Group, Ballweg Implement Company, Incorporated, and medallions are sponsored by Smithcrest Holsteins. Let's give a round of applause for the award sponsors.
One of the things I think we need to do, Renell, is to recognize this Futurity Committee. You know, a show like this doesn't happen by accident. There are tons of hours that are spent coordinating, organizing, and getting this ready. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Monday morning they're going to hit the ground running, getting things ready for next year's Dodge County Futurity. But let's take a moment to recognize our Futurity members. A lot of them are in the ring, so when you hear your name, if you just want to raise your hand and for all of us. Our committee members are Emma Buska. Emma, if you can, there she is. Ashley Christian. There. Brant Fleer. Angela Pyrek. Travis and Holly Smith. Ashley Vandezan. And Sarah Wendorf. Let's give this committee a huge round of applause, please. We've been asked to let all of our exhibitors know that as soon as, at the conclusion of the show today, they would like all the exhibitors, whether you're dressed in the theme or not, they would like everybody to come back for a group picture. So let's get those cows put away and then come back to the Farm Progress Arena for a photo. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting, when I talked to Ashley this afternoon, we have 31 cows that are represented today, but there were 138 originally entered. That's a tremendous number of cows. She also indicated that for next year's show, there are almost 200 animals entered. So we're going to see how many of those are going to be here next year. But wow, what a tremendous group of cows Dodge County's assembled for this today.
Well, and I had to ask, because I didn't see it written down anyplace, but Top Hat is the theme. And there's really a lot of cute ideas. The cheese and those costumes that look like Mario costumes are there. Yeah, everybody has gone all out. I mean, you have the cows and you're getting the cows ready, and then you have another group at home that's trying to think of something cute for a team costume. So yeah, so much more goes into this than people can even imagine. And they even voted on Facebook as to what kind of theme they wanted this year. So yeah, it's just a fun time for everybody that gets to participate. We're going to hear from Tara Schultz. Tara works for Precise Edge Benefits, one of the top first place sponsors today and presenting one of the awards. So, Tara?
Hello, everyone. My name is Tara. I work for Lori Powers at Precise Edge Benefits. We do group insurance benefits across the U.S. Number one, I want to welcome everybody here to the fraternity. And secondly, good luck to everybody involved. I love seeing all the outfits here, so you guys all look great, and the cows look wonderful today.
So Renell, we've been doing this for a few years here, but I remember working this with Bob Hagenow one year. And we were up here talking, and Bob started talking about the history of futurities and how things got started. And he said, Terry, why don't you tell the crowd how Holstein Futurities got their start? And I was thinking, I don't have a clue. I said, Bob, you're much better at telling that story. Why don't you share it with us? So Renell, would you like to share? Renell doesn't want to share the story either?
I don't know the nitty-gritty details, but I do know that they started out on the East Coast. That much I know. And just to explain to the maybe newcomers here, these animals, and we talked about how many entries there were made 2 years ago when these animals were calves, just in hopes that they're going to be develop into nice enough cows to stand at the top of this class today. So these animals have been have been worked with a long time since they were baby calves to make it into the ring today. We have our results of the best dressed. Drum roll, please. The best dressed female is exhibitor number 35, Elizabeth Gunst. Elizabeth? The best dressed male is exhibitor number 5, Ian Spoke. And the winning group is the Hildebrand Family Farms with their big, tall top hats. The sponsors for the Best Dressed contest was female is Gehring Sales and Service, Best Dressed Male, Waupun Veterinary Services LLP, and the Best Dressed group, Ballwig Implement Company Incorporated. I can't express enough the importance of the sponsors for this event. If you get into these businesses, you see them on the list, thank them. Say, we really enjoy going to the Futurity at the Dodge County Fair. Thank you for being a sponsor. Thank you for helping them put that event on. Because it takes a lot of people. It takes a village, and they're part of the village for the Dodge County Holstein Futurity. So we have some results. In 31st place is Dean and Carrie Twardokas with Decca Hill Folklore Hula. Let's have a round of applause. 30th place, Aaron and Marissa Bone with Bone Valley Warrior Camille leads person Marissa Bone. 29th place was Ian, Marissa, Finn, and Malcolm Spoke with Northcrest Analyst Carrot, leadsman Ian Spoke, and Best Dressed Male. And he was 7th place junior. 28th was Nathan Twardokas with Nate T. Rager, Nomi Red. And Nathan was on the halter of that animal. 27th place was Ian, Marissa, Finn, and Malcolm Spoke with Northcrest Warrior Farah. And the leadsman for that was Marissa Spoke, and they were 6th place junior exhibitors. And 26th was Russ Warmka's entry with Warmka Diamondback 3717ET, and on the halter was Eric Warmka. In 25th place was Justin and Anna Patterson, Inspira Acres Altitude Athena. Strapping for Athena was Anna Patterson. 24th was Thomas J. Bunkuski with Tom Lou Doc Ajax, and Kyle was leading Ajax. 23rd was Ashley Christian with Nails Valley Herc Razzie Red. 22nd place was Matthew and Elizabeth Gunst with Esperanza CC Tanto. Leadsman was Sawyer Pitterly, and that was the 5th place junior. And 21st was Sean and Seth Nails with Nails Valley Anna Say So Red. And leading her was Emma Buska, sorry.
In 20th place, we have Rebecca and Miles Schroffnagel, entry of Gur Acres Altitude Jingles Red with Allison Grolke at the halter. In 19th place, we have Daniel Bones' entry of Boneview Analyst Frenchie Red, with the leads person being Angela Pyrek. In 18th place, we have Trey Hildebrandt's entry, Miljean Husty Dream Team Red, with Trayton Hildebrandt at the halter. And he was the 4th junior. In 17th place, we have entry number 28, Smith Crest, Bonorata Busset Red, with leads person Travis Smith. And in 16th, we have Sean Nails with Nails Valley Armga Astro P, with our leads person Kylie Conan. I think I'd like to take all of these cows home with me. What do you think?
It'd be a nice way to start a herd.
How many of you in the audience think you have it figured out? How many of you have your winner selected? Raise your hands if you think you've got it. Only a couple. How many of you think it's easier to just let the judge decide? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is pretty tough out here. What an amazing group of cows.
We're going to just acknowledge our judge one more time, Molly Sloan. Molly lives in Lake Mills, Wisconsin with her husband, Matt, and their 2 kids, Dane and Claire. Molly has owned and worked with many elite show animals, including her own All-American Holstein, Red and White Holstein, and Jersey nominations. Today, she owns and boards a small herd of elite genetic heifers. Molly works for the URUS Group, a dairy and beef holding company known for its family of organizations including Ulta, GenX, Peak, Jetstream, SCCL, Transova, and VAS. She serves as the Global Vice President of People Development and HR. During her 17-year career, she has traveled to 16 countries and throughout the U.S. to speak about and implement dairy genetic programs and trainings. Molly has judged major shows in 21 states throughout the U.S. and has been a lead judge 3 times at World Dairy Expo, where she judged the 2021 International Guernsey Show, the 2016 International Ayrshire Show, and the 2014 International Junior Holstein Show. She has judged several major state and national Holstein shows, including the 2023 Midwest National Spring Holstein Show, the 2022 Northeast Fall National, and the 2013 Southern National, the 2018 Premier National Junior Holstein Show, and the 2014 Midwest National Red and White Spring Show. She has also judged internationally at major shows in Australia, Brazil, Canada, France, Peru, and the UK, including the 2022 UK UK Dairy Expo Holstein Show, the 2015 National Canadian US 4-H Classic at the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair. She has also been on numerous All-American and All-Canadian judges panels for 6 major breeds. Give our judge today, Molly Sloan, a warm Dodge County welcome.
Well, we've got some more results. In 15th place, we have entry 32, Miljean Analyst Alexa Red, with our leads person being Nolan Altrider. In 14th place, we have entry 10, Camp House Farms, Campy Doc Gospel, being led by Darren Camphouse. In 13th place, we have entry 30, Ashley Vandezan and Katie Reineking, Vandy View Snowball Red. On the lead, we have Ashley Van de Zan. In 12th place is entry number 22, Steve and Sharon Patterson with Inspire Acres Jordy Mary Red. On the lead, we have Justin Patterson. In 11th place, we have LH and B Smith and Emily Gust with Ryan View D Lambda Roster. On the lead today, we have Evan Hathaway, and he is the 3rd place junior.
I'm hoping we're on the right page and there should be 10 cows left in the ring, right? Either that or we might lose our job. I had somebody tell me today that they've never been to the Dodge County Fair, and it's a county fair out of the 1980s. That the cattle are still packed in the barns, and a lot of businesses are involved and have booths here, and most of your county fairs don't have that anymore. So kudos to Dodge County, your fair boards, your dairy exhibitors, your dairy committees, your businesses that step up and still support a very, very strong county fair. In 10th place, Rebecca and Miles Schraufnagel with Ledgeway Unstoppable Legacy with Callista Hodorf on the halter. 9th place is Hildebrandt Family Farms LLC with Miljean Select No Regret, led by Tianda Hildebrandt. 8th place is Nails Valley Anti-Ripple, exhibited by Cassidy Younger. And in 7th place is Mary B. Warrior Love Me Red, led by and owned by Mary Gundrum. Let's give these animals a round of applause.
Okay, there's 6 less to pick from. Now, how many of you think you know who's going to win this? We have even less. Got a couple thinking possibly? I think let's take just a quick moment and one more time, let's thank this Holstein Futurity Committee. Our Holstein Futurity Committee members, again, are Emma Buska, Ashley Christian, Brant Fleer, Angela Pyrek, Travis and Holly Smith, Ashley Van de Zan, and Sarah Wendorf. At this time, our judge is going to line them up head to tail, and will then come back and give us her reasons. We're getting to that point.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to give a checkpoint here of where we're at. I think we've got an exceptional lineup of animals out here. Please show your appreciation for all of these top animals and the outstanding quality that we have. Well, at the south end of the ring here, we've got side by side approximately 15 animals. Exceptional animals. I felt that the ones that I remained with out here in the top 6 just had a bit more of what I was looking for, with correctness and youthfulness to their udders, bloom and capacity to their udders, as well as correctness to their feet and legs. But I want to commend everyone that owned and exhibited those ones that are side by side. I did just pull out again 3 here now that are side by side in this next row. They'll be in the 4th, 5th, and 6th places respectively. And I wanted to give some comments on them because I feel they're just outstanding animals and they deserve it. So I started in 4th place here with a speckled cow that's closer to the announcer stand here. She's a cow that I absolutely admire for her dairy strength, her depth and openness to her rib, her blooming capacity to her udder. I felt just maybe not quite the bloom today to earn herself a place in the top 3. But I placed then in the 5th place spot. I went with the cow here that's in the middle, a small black cow, a cow with a beautiful rear udder. I just love the youthfulness to the udder on this cow, the width, the height to that rear udder. A cow that the longer they're out here, though, I feel I just want to see a bit more depth of body, a bit more strength to her front end, a bit more total frame to compete with the 3 that we have remaining out here. And then in 4th place, we had our cow here that's on the side near the bleachers, a cow that I just think has so much balance, a cow I really appreciate and admire for her blending of parts, the youthfulness to her udder, the turn to her udder. A cow, again, the longer they're out here, I think we just have 3 with a bit more bloom to their udder today, a bit more dairiness to their frames. But 3 beautiful cows there in 4th, 5th, and 6th place respectively. Let's show them a big round of applause.
In 6th place, we had entry number 35, Ladino Dale Tattoo Denny, with our lead person being Elizabeth Gunst, and she's 2nd place junior. In 5th place was Tristan Bischoff with entry number 4, Covista DL Suckup. In fourth place, we had entry number 13, Carbon Tropic Lily, exhibited by Brant Fleer. Let's give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
Well, and again, we've got our top 3 cows out here, head to tail. Certainly exceptional animals. And I want to, again, congratulate and recognize all of the breeders, exhibitors of all the animals that came through the ring today. What an outstanding show. Again, please show your appreciation and give them a big round of applause. Well, I feel that for myself today, lining these up, these 3 cows jumped out for me today quite handily. And I think it gets closer when you start to analyze the different parts and components of each one. There's things I love about each of them, and it gets a little closer lining these up. But I feel for 3rd place today, I'm going to go with that cow in the middle, the cow that's the whiter colored cow here. She's going to be your 3rd place cow. Congratulations. This cow, I feel when you see her out here, she's incredibly balanced. She's a cow that's extremely straight-lined in her frame. I love the openness to her rib, the length to her forudder, the shape to her rear udder. I feel when you get her out here compared to the other two cows, I see just a bit more spring to the rib on the other pair of cows today. Also feel a bit more balance and symmetry to the rear quarters when you really get to analyzing them. And maybe just want to see a bit more angularity. But what an outstanding cow. Certainly don't want to get too critical. A beautiful cow in her own right. Very deserving of third place. Now we get down to our final pair of cows here. We've got the cow in the front, we have the red cow. Again, two very impressive cows. For me today, second place is going to go to the red cow, first place to the cow in the front. And just an outstanding pair of cows here. I'll comment on the second place cow. Just a beautiful dairy frame cow. I love the style, the angularity, the openness and spring to the rib on this cow. Just an exceptional shape to the udder. And it's close, but I feel that cow that wins today, she just has such a distinct advantage in her front end with the dairy strength, the width to the front end, the depth to the fore rib, the spring to her rib, and just prefer a bit the width and height to the top of the rear udder. That first cow, you love so many things about her, and certainly a beautiful cow that's deserving and quite an impressive winner there to be your champion of the Futurity. Again, a big congratulations to all the exhibitors. Let's give them another final round of applause.
In third place, folks, we had entry number 18, exhibited by Rebecca and Miles Schroffnagel. Ledgeway War Lights Out with leads person Rebecca Schroffnagel. In second place, we had Matthew and Elizabeth Gunst with St. Jor Unstrose 8504 with our leads person Matthew Gunst, and he was our first place junior. And our champion today, entry number 29 by Sean and Seth Nails. Miss T-Storm, Emilia E.T. with Sean Nails on the halter. Our best junior bred and owned was exhibited by entry number 35 and Elizabeth Gunst. Winners, we are asked to make sure that you please stick around for photos. And again, all exhibitors, they would like to have all of you come back for photos. Thank you, everybody, for coming and enjoying the 2023 Dodge County Holstein Futurity. This is a reminder to the Holstein Futurity entrance participants. They would really like all of the leadsmen to please come to the Farm Progress Arena for a group photo. So if you exhibited a cow today, they would really like for you to come to the Farm Progress Arena at this time.
plug doesn't work here?
No, only one plug-in works.
The one that's plugged in.
Is it kind of basic, have it ready for here?
You would think. You would think that would be.
It's one of those things that gets a stupid short in it. You know, the dust is not nice to them.
Yeah, but they've had enough problems with shorts this year.
Have they? Oh, yeah. That hot sheet. All right, so
They're chasing me down here.
that's great. So we'll be back in about an hour. Is that good?
Yeah, can we start setting up?
Okay, so 3:30 we'll be back and ready to go. All right.
Exhibitors, attention in the barns. They would like to take an exhibitor picture if they want everybody on it that showed today. So could you please come to the show arena and have your picture taken? Attention in the barns, you have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get to the show arena to have your picture taken. They want a picture of all the exhibitors in 2 minutes.